Okay, so now I know how to make a creative world, but I can't move. I can't do anything. I move my mouse and I can look around at stuff, but I can't go forward, I can't go backward, I can't interact with anything. What am I doing wrong? I'm glad you asked. What you need to do is get familiar with your controls, and to do that, when you first bring Minecraft up to the start screen, you want to go to Options. And in Options, you want to go to Controls. Now here's where you set your controls however you want them to be set. So what you see here is not going to be what yours is currently set for, because I have mine customized for the way that I like it. So for me, to attack a bad guy or to break a block, I click the V button on my keyboard. To throw an item away from me, I click the B button. To select a type of block, I click F. To run, I click G. And to interact with an item, I left click on my mouse. That's what button 1 is, left click for me. This is all the inventory options, so keys 1 through 9 select my inventory item. And to open my inventory, I click the D button. There's all sorts of other options here. Take a screenshot. That's basically if you want to take a picture of what you've just done, you can push that button or whatever other button you want. For me, jumping is the space bar. Sneaking or hide. Sneaking basically means that you crouch down and your name isn't visible, so if you were in a two-player game, you'd be able to hide from someone. For me, that's the right click on my mouse. All of these other things, some of them you probably will never use, but you want to experiment and see what you prefer to interact with your character in-game. And this is the way it's set for me. Again, it'll be different for you, and you can set it however you want. In order to change it, you click on the one you want to change, and it highlights it there in yellow, and then you choose the button you want. There, I just changed Attack Destroy to button R. If the button that you want it to be is currently selected for something else, like I just clicked left shift, it'll be highlighted in red, and that tells you that that button's already in use somewhere else. So I'm going to put it back to the way I had it. When you have all those settings the way you like them, click Done. And click Done again. And then you can get into your game. If you prefer, it's probably a good idea actually to write down what you have made your buttons, so that as you're going through the game you don't have to keep going back and looking at your settings to see what they are. You can just look down at your piece of paper and say, oh yeah, to go forward I push this button. To break a block, I push this button. To jump, I push this button. So yeah, that's how your controls work. One thing that your control settings won't tell you though, when you're in creative mode, is how to fly. The button that you have set for jumping, for me it's the space bar, you double tap that button and you will fly. The more you hold down the button after your second tap, the higher you will fly. And then your controls just work as usual when you're in the sky, to go forward and backward and whatnot. To get back to the ground from flying, you double tap your jump button again, and you'll drop back to the ground. Easy peasy. Have fun! Bye!